Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm running a little bit behind. It's been running a little bit behind. Hardly no sleep. Couldn't sleep that good last night, but uh, anyway. Good morning, Facebook. My private group, For Imperfect Non-Judgmental People. My other group, 50 and Over Club. Twitch. Hopefully they're streaming to my as I get ready to say, my YouTube channel. But anyway, we're live this morning. We're live right now currently. I promise I won't be before you long, but we are talking about relationships and partnerships. That's what we're talking about. This is the No Judgment Zone with me, your host, Sean Taylor, discussing topics with no judgments, at all. So I just had an interesting conversation, and someone was inquiring about the no judgment thing, and pretty much was saying that generally all people live their lives worrying about what people think. And this is true, but I was just sharing with them my story on how that changed. And for me, it changed once I experienced death up close and personal from someone near and dear to me. You know, death does change you. Depends on the dynamics of the relationship of that death, but it does definitely change you. So in the grand scheme of things, I wanted this to be normally at 12 o'clock. That's going to be the go-to going forward, to try to make this podcast at 12 p.m. Hopefully we can actually do that. But relationships and partnerships, I want to say that I discussed this in my private group, I don't know, a couple of months ago. But as a disclaimer, I'm no relationship guru by any means. So you don't have to worry about me, you know, with all due respect, Derek Jackson, you people, because I'm not that guy. I'm perfectly imperfect, flawed from the word go, and has failed at more relationships than I can actually count. So, and if I'm being transparent and if I'm being candid and honest, majority of those failures has been on my fault, has been on me. See, change actually starts when you start taking accountability and responsibility of your actions. And there's nothing. I was always raised by my mom. You never give excuses for your mistakes. You never justify it. You own it, and you deal with whatever consequences that follow behind those actions, because that's what real men and real women do. You know, if I effed up, I effed up. And I'm not going to sit up here and give some drawn out explanation of why I screwed up. Because when you screw up, it's a conscious choice. You've decided to do that screw up. But change doesn't happen. Change only happens when you make your mistakes, when you don't justify those mistakes. You don't give a reasoning for those mistakes. You don't, try to get sympathy and empathy for those mistakes. You chose to make that mistake, so just own up to it, and that's how change can actually happen. So get into the topic at hand, relationships and partnerships. This topic is something that my mom always talked to me about, breaking down the difference between relationships and partnerships. And she really broke it down. My mom always said a relationship is always going to be 80-20. Always going to be 80-20. Now, here's the thing, people. You don't have to agree with nothing I'm saying. You don't even have to support nothing that I'm saying. I'm going to spare you the back and forth because that's not what this is about. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. There's no rhyme or reason, no right or wrong to this, but I'm simply breaking down the dynamics of the difference between a relationship and a partnership. Okay, again, this subject is something based off conversations me and my mother have actually had. Now, as we had these conversations, a lot of times I didn't even listen to her. I just ran into that brick wall like a crash dummy. And then I realized after the fact, she was right. I can't think of a time that she was wrong. I'm like, this woman was right. And it slowly dawned on me, this woman has lived longer than me. And she has been through her trials and errors and ups and downs when it comes to situations, when it comes to this life stuff. So, but when you're young and somebody older is trying to tell you something, you think you have all the answers until you fall on your face a couple of times and then you run into that wall a couple of times like a crash dummy, and all of a sudden the light bulb comes off and you're like, oh, they were right. But you know, when you're young, you think you're invincible, you think you got all the answers. When you got Similac running just down your face, you don't know, like the old people used to say back in the day, you don't know shit from Shinola, but you think nobody can tell you anything. But as you get older, some people in their 40s, 50s, you still can't tell them nothing. You know, we live in a world where common sense isn't always common. So, relationships or partnerships? Which one do you want? Which one do you prefer? One thing about relationships are they're extremely selfish. It's pretty much one-sided. There's a lot of judgments in it. The support depends on depends on which way the wind's blowing that day. The understanding, relationships is something that I got tired of being in. And I understand the importance of a partnership. One thing my mom told me, when you're dealing with a real partner, a real woman and a real man, in order for anything to work, when it comes to the opposite sex with a man and a woman, in order for anything to work, you have to take judgments out of it. If you do not take judgments out of it, you're constantly picking that other person apart. That person can't really show you their real, true, authentic self. I've heard so many people say that there's no such thing as 50-50. Well, maybe in your world, maybe those are the type of people that you choose. But when you have a true partner is going to have your back. A true partner is going to always support you. A true partner is you'll be able to show your partner the ugly side of you, the gritty, the grimy, the dirty side of you. And they will tell you, baby, I ain't going nowhere. A true partner is going to stick by your side no matter what's going on. A true partner will never abandon you when you need them the most. A true partner is not going to worry about what their friends think. True partner is never going to worry about the church folk think. A true partner is not going to worry about what their family thinks, their co-workers. A true partner is never going to side against anybody else against you. A true partner is not going to be one day they love you, the next day they don't know, the third day they kind of confused, the fourth day they mixed up. A true partner is just going to be consistent in how they feel towards you. A true partner. A true partner. Now, if you want something watered down, jive-ass public relationship, then go ahead, by all means, get it. But here's the thing. If you want something different, you have to start thinking differently. If you do what you've always have done in the past, you're going to continuously get what you've always have gotten in the past into your present and into your future. How does things change? How do you go from dating little boys to dating real men, or dating little girls to dating real women? You have to change your thought process. You know, you got a lot of people walk around here hurt and pain, and you got people who thinking they're more than what they are. They want you to chase them, and you show interest and be like, and you're looking at them like, okay, you need to slow down, click your heels 3 times, Dorothy, and come on back to Kansas. You're not all that as what you think you may be. So that's not going to work. It's nobody's job to chase nobody. We both can show mutual interest, which is respect. So once that thing is one-sided, and this is something that my mom taught me, and I wanted to break down why I made a post this morning, because I didn't sleep a wink last night. So that's a reason why I was running a little bit late this morning with this podcast. I wanted to break down the dogs chasing cars thing. See, the dog chasing cars thing, my mom said one thing was based off my post today. She said, never be a people chaser, Shauna. You don't have, Sean, just because you're a man, you ain't got to chase a woman. You can show her interest, and if it's not reciprocated, son, just keep that thing moving. You know, if you show interest, you show interest, you show interest, just keep it moving. You know, they got a I'm all that thing in their head, and you just got to keep moving. Nobody's got time for that. Because when interest is reciprocated, that's a beautiful thing. But when it's kind of one-sided, and you're like, man, I got better things, and I don't have time to chase you, and vice versa. You know, some people will feel the term that I've heard when I was growing up as a kid, you sit in the garden and just look pretty and just wait for everybody to notice your type theory. Some people got that theory too. But I digress with that. So my thing about it is that we have lived in a world, and society has brainwashed us so much that interest is only supposed to be shown one way. That it's the man's job to show interest. So the man can't have the want or the need or desire to want somebody to be interested in him. So it's one-sided. See, that's relationships, man. So you got to get out of the man-made stuff. You know, a lot of these things that people say, they say on talk shows and social media, the man-made stuff. Some of you guys live and die by that nonsense. Brother, ain't nothing wrong with a woman showing interest in you. Not at all. Women have had men chasing behind them since they was in freaking elementary school. That crap ain't changed, and that crap ain't gonna never change. But I'm not going to waste my time, my effort, my energy constantly chasing after this clown who is showing zero interest. It's not reciprocal. No, that's not how that's supposed to work. That's a person with a relationship type mindset. That's that society shit. So as long as you have a society mindset, you're going to always continuously get what you have always gotten. You're going to constantly get those lanes. You're going to constantly get those buses. You're going to constantly get the games. You're going to constantly get the same thing that you've always gotten, because instead of looking from your eyes, you look from your eyes opposed to looking from your soul. Now, this may go over a little bit over somebody's head or whatever, because like my grandma used to say, everything that's glitter is not gold. I used to love that term. And it's that term has not came back void, and it is true as hell. So here's the thing. This is my advice for you fellas. I'm not trying to tell you not to show interest, but bruh, dogs chase after cars. And I'm going to segue into that. So my mom took me to the porch one day, right? We were just sitting out there talking. And in the hood, you got you cars pass by and dogs constantly chasing. Some people probably have seen this as a kid. Some people probably have forgotten. You see dogs constantly chasing by every car that's passing by. The odds of that dog catching that car is slim and none. So as a kid, I'm laughing, and my mom was like, you see that dog chasing after that car? She said, baby, never be that guy. You're never going to catch the car. That dog has no chance in hell in catching that car. It's almost like a dog trying to chase his tail. The odds of him catching his tail and then it's behind him, it's kind of what guys look like. And with dudes, man, I'd be like, dude, act like you done been there before, man. Act like you done seen a woman before. Act like you done been involved with a woman before, man. I mean, dude, come on, man. Constantly harassing, constantly begging, let me holler at you, holler, holler, holler. Come on, man. Act like you done been there before, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to see if that interest is going to be even remotely reciprocated. There's nothing wrong with a woman showing interest in a man. Not at all. We in 2012, not in 1912. There's nothing wrong with a woman showing interest in a guy. And I don't know why that is frowned upon. It all depends on how sophisticated she is in her approach. Now, is it common for dudes to be chasing after women and showing interest and blowing them up, all in the DMs, texting them like crazy, whatever? Look, man, I got a business run. I got shit to do with my day. I don't have time for that. If that's what you're used to, it's not going to happen. But if that thing's reciprocated, we can chase each other. I'm cool with that. I can get down with that. We can both show interest in each other. I can get down on that. But when I see that my interest is unwanted, I let them do what they want to do, whoever they have highly, they hold in high regard. Now, what so you got something else that you hold in high regard. Good luck with that. And I'm not going to even be offended. And I've said this for years. You got a better chance in running through hell with gasoline draws on without getting lit on fire if you think Sean Patrick Taylor's going to chase after you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not going to happen. I show my interest, but brother ain't got time to be chasing. That's a man with too much damn time on his hand. Because a man with purpose got better things to do with his time because he's doing something with his life. So he ain't got the time to chase after your ass. So when he is showing the interest and you acting like, you the best thing since sliced bread, and he looking at you knowing you're not the best thing since sliced bread, he's literally laughing inside. It's like, oh, you kind of got me fucked up. No, that's not going to happen. And this isn't being cocky or boastful or arrogant. This shit is factual. It's the truth. If a busy person is busy and they're doing major things in their life, they don't have time for the chase. They have time to show interest, show some effort. Hey, how you doing? How's your day? Whatever, blah, whatever. But the chasing, blowing you up, no, buddy. No, because if I'm doing that, then what my purpose is I'm forgetting my purpose. I'm forgetting my purpose. I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing, my daily routine. Now I don't have time for that. When I had to learn the difference between a partnership and a relationship. In a partnership, that woman ain't going to be belittling that guy. In a relationship, hell yeah, she will. In a partnership, whatever problems they have is going to stay in-house. That means their circle that they have created. In a relationship, she going to go tell the co-workers, her family, everything. Everybody going to know every move that y'all making, all the mistakes that you've done, everything you do, how good you in the bedroom, the dick size, the whole nine. The whole world gonna know. In a partnership, she moves differently. In relationships, it's always gonna be a dick measuring contest. In a partnership, she's wise enough to know what the world is putting that brother up against, and he's got to fight every day that he steps outside that door. So she's got enough common sense and intellect to not be his war when that dude come home from working all damn day. In a relationship, that's slim and none, bro. But good luck. A lot of people think they got partnerships and they ain't in nothing but a damn relationship. See, relationships coming, you can get one of those easy. A partnership is so hard to find. Why is a partnership hard to find? Because a partnership is hard to find because that mindset is different. See, a relationship type mindset is a mindset based off society standards. A partnership mindset, it is doing contrary, the opposite, way far from what society thinks. Society tell you fools how to love your man, how to talk to him, how to treat him, and that's what you do. And wondering why you can't keep one. Society has bamboozled you and what you see on social media, thinking that these people's lives are all glamorous and stuff. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn if they're in Hollywood or they just a regular person. We all got bullshit. And I don't care who you are. You can't make me think you ain't got no bullshit in your life or you ain't been through that. Because you never know what people are going through. Two people are going through behind closed doors. You never know. So to get so tied in and you buying into the make-believe of what you see, you're the one that's playing yourself. And you can't understand that. See, as you get older, you're not supposed to get dumber. As you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. Have a couple of conversations with some people in their 40s and 50s. They're as dumb as the day is long, just based off the way their mindset is wired. And they're wondering why they will never see. When you have a partnership, that's going to challenge your mind to think. And I said it once and I said it before. If you with anybody who's not challenging you mentally to elevate your mind, baby, why are you wasting your time? Well, you're wasting your time because that's what you're used to. See, anything that's going to be challenging, you don't want to be around that. Anything that's going to make you gut check your moves, you don't want to be around that. Anything that's 100% transparent and telling the truth in a world where it wants us to walk on eggshells, hey, I want you to be this honest, but not that honest. The world, society is hypocritical as hell. I want you to tell the truth, but not quite that truthful. But then when you lie, they mad. And then when you tell the truth in 100% transparency, they still mad. There's no pleasing people. So if that's what if you're living your life on trying to please people, please stop. Just stop. Please just stop. It took for me to get through some things and to go through some things because I was a fool, just like everybody else out there in society. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to do, they tell me I got to do this. Oh, they tell me I got to do this. Oh, they tell me I got to buy this. They tell me I got to buy that. Oh, I ain't buying your affection. If I got to buy you, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. I might as well buy a hook off the street. If I got to buy you, that's not going to work. You got to understand what the basis of a true partnership is. When you got a partnership, when you ain't got no best friend in no relationship, baby. You don't. You got a best friends come in partnerships. That's what best friends come in. She's not gonna watch that brother struggle with the world and the weight of the world on his back and not help him. See, if boy, let me tell you something. If you really want to know what a true partner is, open that BIBLE. It'll tell you all about what that help person is supposed to be. I don't want to talk about that. Look, man, I ain't here trying to be popular, trying to win no popularity contest. I don't care if you like me, love me, or hate me. It doesn't move me anyway. Is my things ain't changing in my day to day because you don't like me, support me, love me, hate me. You didn't move. It is what it is. I've said it once. I'll say it again. I'll continue to say it. I've lost three of the most phenomenal women in my life. Ain't no other woman gonna come close to that. So if you think I'm moved by the attitude and all that stuff right there, that doesn't move me. What moves me is a woman of intelligence who are in tune with her womanhood, who is not easily influenced and weak-willed with falling behind society, which is the blind leading the stupid. That's impressive. To have a conversation with someone of intelligence that really gets this life stuff, who talks and thinks and makes moves like they always playing chess and never checkers. You can talk to a checkers player all day. People who play checkers live by that 80-20 rule. People who play checkers live by that I'm the prize rule. No, we look here, idiot. We're both the prize. The big man upstairs made you for me, me for you. He did it for a reason. You have to think beyond the surface. That's the problem with people. People like, man, I keep meeting the wrong people. I keep meeting the wrong people. I keep meeting the wrong men. I keep meeting the wrong women, man. You know why? Because you're not going into it with a partnership type of mentality. You have to lose the society, the man-made mentality. Until that mystical, magical, majestical day happens, you're going to always get what you have always have gotten. Why? Because you refuse to change your thought process. Change your mind changes your damn life. But you got to have the want and the will to change your way of thinking. If you 40-something, 50-something, worrying about what your family and friends think, I feel very sorry for you. Extremely sorry for you. Because your moves are always going to be made based off the opinions of others. They are picking your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife. They telling you how to dress. They're telling you what to eat. They're telling you how to move. Your moves and your life, you are living your life based off of the opinions of other people. You have no freedom. You are in a mental prison with no chance of parole. You locked up. You walking around out here, going here, but you in prison every single day. You know why? Because you can't make your moves based off of your own thought process. Your moves are made off of what other people think and the opinions of others. I'm not looking for you to agree with me. I ain't even looking for you to even like or even comment. It doesn't move me anyway. Real recognize real. All single day and twice on Sunday. So I can kind of look at you and listen by the way you talk and already know where your head is. We're not even uttering a word. All I got to do is look at you. All I got to do is listen to you, and I know where your head is. You're weak-minded. And the weak-minded will follow anything. Anything. They will believe anything. Weak-minded people can't even think for themselves. You got grown people can't even think for themselves. That's pretty pathetic. But that's their MO. Because they choose to grow they choose to grow out of that. They don't want to. And that's why that mirror gonna stay cold-blooded and that bed gonna stay cold as hell. Because you're gonna keep getting it. Your life is like, the people coming in your life is like a revolving door. The man is like a revolving door. You can't keep one. They playing you left. They playing you left and right. Why? Because you refuse to change your way of thinking. You get in these jive ass public relationships, and they don't last. Why? Because you choose to change your way of thinking. You looking for other things. You looking from the eyes instead of looking from the soul, because you choose to change your way of thinking. You ain't even in tune with your own damn self. And see, once you get in tune with your mind and you start thinking beyond the surface thinking, it's like surface readers. They read something, the message is in there, but they surface read. They always miss the message within the message. I'm not calling you dumb, and I'm not calling you stupid, but you ain't even challenging your own way of thinking. That's why you miss messages within the message. That's why you keep getting the same dudes over and over again. Bruh, that's why you keep getting the same lousy women over and over again. That's why these relationships you're getting in don't never last. That's why you're going to have to pretend to be something that you're not, just to have a relationship. And then when you take off that mask, then when you just take off that robe and show your authentic self, they ain't gonna want nothing. They ain't want a damn thing to do with you. Brothers dropping off seed to you left and right, and left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. You got so much seed from different men in you. You don't know what to feel or what to think or even how to damn move. Bruh, it's the same way on our side too. Again, this podcast is universal. I have no respect to person. I don't care if you got a vagina or you got a penis. I don't care. It doesn't matter with me. I have no respect to person, because there's wrong on both sides. But if you want a partnership, you want something real, genuine, authentic, you want a best friend, change your way of thinking. You want a connection like you've never had with somebody before, change your way of thinking, because that connection ain't gonna come from no damn relationship. Excuse me. That connection is gonna come from a partnership. See, in partnerships, there are no judgments. Partners for life realize we just two people trying to get through this life stuff, but we gonna get through this stuff together. I got your back, ride or die, 10 toes down. That's a partnership. Relationship ain't no damn 10 toes down in a relationship, dude. It's not. It is not. She ain't waiting for you. She moving on to the next thing, bro. Her moves is always like this, shaky in everything that she do. You don't want no woman like that. And women, you don't want no dude like that. There's no consistency. Zero. They don't know what they want from them changing their underwear every day. They don't know what the hell they want. They talking about this and talking about that in the back of their mind, man. My mother always said this, Sean, you ain't got to go digging for nothing when it comes to these people out here. Listen to what they say. Listen to what they say. See, when you're in tune with your own cerebral, when you think deeply, you can see and hear it all just by listening. You may even entertain it for a little bit, but you know in the back of your mind, she ain't the one. She all over the place with her decisions. She is not the one. See, the one, come hell or high water, no matter what's went wrong, she gonna be right there. Period. He gonna be right there. Period. They have given up on worrying about what people think. It's like my shirt say, fuck what people think. I love wearing this shirt. And you know, when I got this shirt on and people see it, their eyes are like, they stop when they see this fuck what people think shirt on me. And they look and they like, it's almost they're stunned because it's something they want to say. It's something they want to wear, but they won't do it because they're worried about what the world thinks of them. When I lost my mom, I was like, damn what the world think of them. Because when I lost my mom, everybody that I thought was for me, that had my back, in my wrong, in my imperfections, in my flaws, in my idiosyncrasies, was nowhere around. And the big man upstairs kept telling me, I want you to see them for who they are. In retrospect, Sean, you have nothing but me. That's when I started saying, fuck what people think. Because I knew in the grand scheme of things, I didn't have a damn thing with nobody but my family. And that's it. And that's all. Because when I went through those things by myself, losing my mother, losing my aunt, losing my uncle in a year, all those, I love you, I'm there for you, I will never leave you, I will always support, none of the asses was nowhere to be found. Till this day. But the big man upstairs needed me to go through those things. I wanted you to see, lean and depend and rely on me. And I'm going to clean house, and I'm going to send you real, authentic, genuine, transparent people who are going to be 10 toes down for you. Now, Sean, I'm not going to see you a lot of them. It's just going to be a sprinkle of a couple. I want you to keep your circle small on purpose so you can recognize the opposite of what I don't want you to have. They're going to try to sneak in and try to infiltrate and come and try to see what you're doing because they just want to be nosy. But you're going to smell that from afar, from a long ways. And you'll be like, nah, man, I smelt you coming. I saw you coming from miles away. No, I'm not even buying into your bullshit. I may even sit there and listen to it for entertainment. But in my mind, I already know. Based off how you talking and how you move, sit there and listen. And the minute that conversation changed, I'm like, there it is right there. He wants me to see it. They ain't it. They are not the one for you, bro. Death changes you. Death has made me smarter. Death has made me wiser. Death has shown me things that I have never, ever seen before. And now I just observe. I don't even have to talk. I just observe. I ain't looking. I ain't digging. I just observe. And I listen. And see, if you're not using active listening skills, you're going to miss out on everything. If you keep looking from the eyes opposed from the soul, you going to miss everything. That's why I can sleep at night. That's why I have no worries. That's why I'm not pressed and 100% unbothered. Because going through that taught me a life lesson about people. Boy, you think you got something, and at the end of the day, you ain't got shit. Man, life will teach you what I'm trying to tell you. Just keep living. Life will teach you what I'm trying to tell you. Just keep living. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. And now you get into your transparent self. The real woman going to be able to handle it. She's going to appreciate it. She's going to gravitate towards it. She's going to be like, Jesus Christ, where's this dude been all my life? Same thing for that woman. She's going to be saying, where's this guy been? This dude moved different. This dude talked different. This dude walks different. This dude thinks different. This dude is different. If you want different, stop listening to society. If you want a real man, stop listening to society. If you want a real woman, bro, fuck society. Until you get to the point of your life where you get to the point where you got to be like, man, fuck what people think, you never gonna be free. You'll never know how refreshing it is, how beautiful it is, how invigorating and how rejuvenating it is. It's like being born again. Until you stop living your life based off what these fools out here are thinking. Brother, let me tell you something here, brother. My mom taught me this. And I had a conversation with somebody on yesterday. My mom told me this. A woman knows within a couple of minutes, we're talking about 2 or 3 minutes of meeting somebody, having a conversation, she knows exactly where she want to go with that person. My mom taught me that in my 20s. I was looking at her and listening to her like shit. I was like, man, this woman out of her mind. Boom, once again, right. She was dead on. Right. How I know? Because I had a woman say that yesterday. I say, I be damned. But I knew it, but I've heard it before in my past too. Not a lot. But I heard it every now and then from other females. I'm like, boy. I said, boy, that Gwen, that Gwen was a bad woman. Yeah. Now, a real woman is going to tell you her mess and her F-ups without you even asking. You ain't even got to pry. She gonna let you know, look, dude, I ain't perfect. She ain't gonna be fronting. She ain't gonna be acting brand new. She ain't gonna be acting like her shit don't stink when she know it does. She ain't gonna be acting like that. You ain't gotta wonder. You ain't gotta guess. She gonna let you know, bro. Listen, man, I ain't perfect like you ain't perfect. But we can get together and we can work. We can build something. See, a partnership is based off building. There's no relationship. There's no building in relationships. There's one person doing the damn building and the other person just doing the damn taking. Partnerships, there is no selfishness. In relationship, that shit is selfish as the word go. Relationships are selfish as the day is long. In partnerships, there is something that's called selflessness. It's all about, baby, how you doing? Baby, I did this for you today. Baby, I was thinking about you today. Baby, how's your mind today? Baby, how you feeling today? After you have your therapy session, baby, you all right? Y'all don't hear me, man. There's plenty of women in age, but little girls in mindset. There are plenty of men in age, but little boys in mindset. See, no one wants to be challenged. People don't like challenges. People don't like adversity. People like people telling them what they want to hear. So when they run across that person that's not going to tell them what they want to hear, that's going to challenge their ass mental all the time, they get uneasy. They get uncomfortable because they don't want to be challenged. They know that I can't come at that dude with that bullshit that I come at the other dudes. He ain't buying it. The dude is too wise. He's too smart, too intelligent. He's street smart and he educated. So he way ahead of me. I can't get over him. So let me go ahead and stick with these dud asses over here. These ones I can just get over on easy. They gonna have to come to you correct. See, when a man is raised by a woman who didn't taught him the game of this woman shit, She automatically know I can't come at that bro like I come at the rest of them dudes. And she gonna keep her distance. But cause she knows he already saw the hand that you play, and he gonna tell in your face, you took a big risk playing that hand. That hand that you playing, that you trying to play me with, it's weak as fuck. I saw that shit like 15, 20 years ago. Step your game up. He gonna call you out right then and there, and not gonna bat an eye, and really don't care if you like it or not. But it's the truth, right? See, I used to be a cheater, a liar, all the bad stuff. The bad boys, I'm cheating, lying, and women over here, covert operations over here, women over there, women cross seas, women over in this state, women over in that state. Bad as hell now. Women bad as hell. But when I gave that up, and I'm like, I'm going to give them all the smoke with this truth that I didn't all these years, can't handle it. Can't handle it. Can't handle that truth, man. I said, well, damn. Well, shit. I was loved when I was lying my ass off. Now I'm telling the truth. Ain't no, bro can't get no love. But I thought that's what they want. No, they don't. No. They won't have truths. They want partial truth. They want pieces of truth. They don't want that whole truth. They don't want all that smoke. They only want like a smidgen of smoke. Just give me a, they want that much. They don't want it all. But they say they do. They proclaim they do. I guess it sounds like some good shit to say. I don't know. But the truth ain't popular, baby. The truth ain't sexy. You can't say you want something, and then when it's delivered, you can't be woman enough or man enough to handle it. Right. Yeah. It's so exhausting and lying and cheating and hiding. I love my transparency so much, and I love seeing the looks on the face when I tell them, because they be looking like, well, dang. Without even saying, well, damn, they got that, well, damn look on face like, God dang, you just don't give a fuck. No, it's not that I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about lying anymore because I used to do that so much. Cheating and hiding, covert operation. It ain't worth it to me. It's too much energy. I got more pertinent, important stuff to do. You ain't worth me lying. Ain't no woman worth me lying. You ain't fine enough for me to lie. Don't look good enough for me. Ain't nothing. For what? What am I gaining here? Wasting all that damn time lying and, bobbing and weaving and shit. I ain't got time for that. Who's got time for that? Partnerships. This is how good a partnership is. When you laying next to the bed and you look at that woman and you be like, God damn, that's a real woman right there. You know that she got your back. You know that see, a partnership is this. Ooh, I love this one. I love it. I feel it. Boy, I love this one. See, a partnership is you conversing with a woman who thinks like you speak and speak like you think. Let me retort that so y'all can really, really get that. Let me slow it down. See, a partnership is speaking to a woman who thinks like you speak and speak like you think. Now you got you something. Bruh, you may find one of them, period. Everything, connection, everything. She right there with you, bro. She gonna show you, she gonna love you in ways that you didn't think that you didn't even think that was even imaginable. She gonna honor you in ways that you didn't think that it was even imaginable. She gonna treat you in ways that you didn't think that was even imaginable. She on the same wavelength that you are, and she ain't caught up into this society bullshit. Man, I got a society alarm internal that just goes off 24/7. I'd be like, damn that society shit. Nope, stay your society ass right on over there. Please don't even bother me. No. See, society shit, they play games. They're not, society shit wants you to chase. See, a woman who's got a partnership type mindset, when you text her, she texting you right back. When you call her, she calling you right back. When you check on her, she checking on you. When you say good morning, she's saying good morning. It's boom. It's like y'all playing tennis. Choo, 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 choo. It's back and forth. It's reciprocal all time. It's reciprocal Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It never changes its patterns. It's not indecisive. It's not telling you I love you today and the next day, I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of find myself. I really don't know what I want. No, you're on that society shit. Good luck. And proclaim is not, but you are. You can say whatever you want. You can mind fuck yourself and thinking all your bullshit is deemed to be true, but you own that. Your mindset, you can say, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Well, you're doing a lot. You still got one thing you got to work on is that society mindset you got. A society mindset will never recognize what's beneficial to them. They go with what's popular. A partnership mindset is doing the opposite of that romper room high school shit. Society ain't nothing but grown ass people in high school. That's what I call it. Grown ass people with high school mentalities. Cliques and falling into peer pressure and worrying about being liked and accepted and worrying about what everybody is saying. And you can't go to somebody who don't give a damn about what nobody thinks and try to tell them, I don't want you to go. No. See, well, you ain't got to worry about me going through nothing because I'm already falling back on my own. I'm fading to black on your dead ass because you with that society stuff. Yeah, you may have done this and probably made some changes here and there, but change ain't changed until things has changed. Until that mindset is changed from society to thinking on your own, you're going to keep getting the same shit. Somebody got to tell you, I ain't got no dog in your fight. What am I gaining or losing with telling you the truth? Not a damn thing. This is who I am. And I ain't going back to gassing people up with bullshit. Somebody got to tell y'all don't like that. Not at all. It's bothersome to you. See, when you got things on the inside and truth comes out and that shit makes you uneasy, it makes you feel uncomfortable, you got a kind of weird type of awkwardness, that means you know some that it's hitting you. It's tagging the hell out your ass. And you don't know how to deal with it. You can't even, but you trying to bob. Every time you bob, bam. Every time you weave, bam. It's hitting you. You can't escape it. It's got your ass under the ropes. And that's why you feel uncomfortable. That truth it's about to TKO your ass. That's what it does. That's what truth does. Truth hurts. But truth, the beautiful thing about truth, it's going to challenge you to grow in the areas that you need to grow. It's going to make you gut check your bullshit. And the reason why you're stagnant in the position that you're in, the reason why you're complacent in the position that you're in, the reason why you're comfortable in the position that you're in is because you are petrified, mortified of change. You reek of fear when it comes to change. And that's why you're going to continuously get what you have always gotten in your man department, husband department, girlfriend department and wife department. And at the end of the day, you ain't got shit but a job ass, watered down, bullshit ass relationship. When you have a partnership, baby, boy, your whole world be different. Your whole world be different. Because you got a true partner. Partnerships, there are no judgments. Gwen said it best. In order for anything to work between a man and a woman, they got to take judgments out of it. Once you take judgments out of it, people can show they butt naked selves and all their scars and all their injuries and all their whips, all their sores, all their pain, all their hurt, all their darkness, all their ugliness. And that partner loves them even more for it. You can't do that shit in relationships, man. A lot of y'all are going to continuously pretend, have those masks on. You will never be able to be your real, authentic self because relationships ain't going to accept it. Like I say, you can mind fucking yourself and believing that somebody, no. You know how hard it is. Do you know how hard it is to show yourself naked and be accepted? Pure nakedness. In your flaws, your idiosyncrasies, your hurts, your pains, your wounds, your scars, and be accepted. There are over 7 billion people on this planet. If you find one who accepts you with zero judgments, you have found a rare greatness. And some of y'all fools really think y'all got all, I got a lot of people who don't judge me. Yeah, right. Tell them everything from A to Z. Get butt naked, 100% in all your hurt, your pains, your wounds, your scars, and everything. And let's talk. Let's see what you got. Everything. No, tell them everything. And see what you got then. Then we can talk again. Over 7 billion people on the planet. You find one that accepts you with zero judgments, you have found rare greatness. Some of y'all ain't even got one. But I digress. What do I know? I'm just trying to help y'all out, man. I hope y'all got something from that. There is a distinct difference between relationships and partnerships. As you can see on the screen, you can follow me at TikTok at TaylorMade2169. You can follow me at Facebook at my business Facebook page, TaylorMade Training for You. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gwen's Boys Mindset. You can find me on Instagram at DrivenNotMotivated21. Look, man. Truth, brutal truth. Oh, also, and if you want to join a group that has no judgments, you can do that. You can send a request on Facebook at f.i.n.p. for imperfect, non-judgmental people only. You got to answer the questions. Please answer the questions. Just answer the questions. So if you're not a non-judgmental, if you're a non-judgmental person, you won't have a problem and answer those questions. There's just a couple of questions you just got to ask. Just answer them. And it's going to be my decision to accept you or not. But if you don't ask the question, I'm not accepting your dead ass. That means you're a non-judgmental, you're a judgmental person, and we don't need that in that group. The world got enough judgmental people, and it's judgmental within itself, period. But you have to understand how important it is to realize, do you have a partnership or do you have a watered down relationship that's one-sided, full of judgments, full of picking you apart, full really you really not showing them your true self? The number one reason why people commit suicide is because they want the pain to stop. I've tried to commit suicide twice, all because I wanted the pain to stop. The reason I am being 100% transparent based off depth alone, and the big man upstairs has showed me something to open my eyes to what people really are and what they really look like, is because I've made a cosmic shift. Didn't you speak my truth? I'm speaking it now. I value who I truly am. I don't give a damn if you judge my mistakes and my falling short and anything I've done wrong. I don't care. You're not doing that for me anyway, so your opinion really doesn't matter. It never did. I had to get to the point in my life to where I saw what's important for Sean. You got to do that for you. I was thirsty for freedom in my mind. You have to do that for you. Or you can continue to live your mediocre life of just falling behind society, just stupid leading the blind and worrying about what people are saying and dating who your friends and family want you to date, marrying who your friends and family want you to marry, be with who they want you to be with. And I mean, that's just you. That's you. I feel sorry for you. I pray for you that you get yourself released out of that nonsense so you can truly know what true living, opposed to merely existing, is all about. True mental freedom is all about. But there is a distinct difference, people, of relationships and partnerships. Sometime today, you probably will sit back and be like, damn, do I have a relationship or do I have a partnership? And if you never known what a partnership is, boy, when you get one, you gonna hold on to it with a tight vice grip and you will fight like hell for it and you will never give it up. A person who gives up somebody who accepts them at their true, authentic self ain't nothing but a fool. Thinking they will find that again. No, you won't. You won't. You'll never have that. So you'll never, that type of connection you will not have. Not in this day and age. Mm-mm. I wouldn't be that dumb to let go anything that accepts me in my butt naked truth. That I don't have to have a costume on and a mask to pretend to be something that I'm not. Every single day. I wouldn't be that dumb. But you got a lot of dummies out there. You know, I mean, being dumb and going big dummy, whew, you got a lot of people that go big dummy on a regular Monday through Sunday, 24/7, 365 days a year basis. But I digress. Like I always say, at the end of every segment, I'll start judging people once Sean is perfect too. But since I'm in no danger ever in becoming perfect, you'll never have to worry about this brother ever judging you, period. I'm just trying to help you elevate your mindset. I'm trying to get you to think outside the box, get you to work the other portion of your brain when it comes to the truth, the relationships and partnerships. They fail in comparison. It's like comparing apples and oranges, night and day. It's not the same. It don't even feel the same, period. When you have a partnership, even the sex is phenomenal. Even the touch, the kiss is mind-blowing. When you got a true partner, man, please. It's a beautiful thing when you have that. But you got to get that. You got to get that. Because if not, you're going to be pretending to be something that you're not, and you're going to always have a mask for the rest of your life. You're going to die with that mask on. Because you have never shown your true, authentic self to nobody. I'm talking about your butt nakedness. For them to really see you in your nakedness and to love you in that nakedness and to accept you into that nakedness, to have no judgments against you in your pure nakedness. And when I'm talking about pure nakedness is your truth in who you truly are. and 100% transparency. To find that is a rare find, and it's rare greatness. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. But good luck out there. And once you find that person that you got that 100%, that connection that you've never had, you've never experienced, don't be dumb to let that go. You fight to obtain that, to keep that, to never let it get out your grasp. Because once it does, you won't even get remotely close to it. You're gonna, and like I said, you're gonna have that mask and that costume on with that person because they're not gonna accept you. Partnership will. Your partner, a true partner will. Relationship, no, it won't. But good luck out there if you're out there in them partnerships. I mean, the relationships, man. If that's what you got, good luck. Maybe y'all can change that around. I don't know. But I gotta get, man. Y'all take care. I hope somebody got something out of this, man. You know, you can see all my social media outlets out there on the bottom on the banner. Follow me, man. Reach out to me. Send me something, man. And if I get a lot of people in my DMs asking questions or advice or whatever. Whatever you say, whatever you talk to me about, it stays confidentially between me and you. I don't pillow talk, man, and I ain't with that. I don't do all that stuff, man. If you come to me with something and you want to talk about it and you want to converse back and forth, that stays with me and you. That's just truth, man. But I catch you guys on the flip and eat to live this weekend. Don't live to eat, man. Remember, Monday's coming right around the corner. I catch you guys on the flip. Peace.